I've been coaching many couples through their relationship, hurdles. And what I realized was that the number one need that couples need to have kind of active and honor is the need for growth. Because if we in a relationship no longer feel we're growing, then we feel in some way, at least one will feel limited, but actually both are limiting each other. So what I found so beautiful in the couples that I was coaching was because both of them, so, man and woman, or both women or whoever, whatever gender they are, because both decide, we're ready to grow. This is no longer about the blame game. This is no longer about because you did this, I have to do that. It's more about saying, okay, where are we now in our relationship? And there are things that are working and there are things that are not working. And when I take that really objective view of a relationship and say, okay, which areas do we need to work on both say, we're ready, we want to do that because we want to grow as a couple, then real magic happens.
Absolutely. You need tools, and not only what we're doing like with emotional balance and 5 elements and all that kind of stuff, but also we had to really go and study the love languages. We had to study compassionate communication, so things like that. So it requires work. And I can imagine a relationship as well where one is not interested. Well, then you have an extra challenge because now you have a mirror that reflects back to you. So what does that mean? It means that you should stop judging the response of the other and just see how you respond. You have to accept them. I think true love is to accept the other just the way they are. Nobody's perfect. Everybody has their flaws. So that's the only thing. You have to accept that and allow yourself to stop judging and all of that. But any reaction, any trigger in you is your responsibility. So actually, if someone doesn't want to grow or is not open to it, it gives you actually more to work on yourself. And your job is in the presence of the other, no matter what the behavior is, to stay in your power. And I think that's even tougher, and that can give more growth than when you have a couple working together.
Or where one just runs.
Or when one just runs and get angry, runs away, or attacks, and there's no way for you to come together in a way.
Yeah, or even that dynamic in a relationship where both just decide not to work on it, not to look at themselves, but just go into the next relationship.
Exactly.
Because that's what I don't know, I always say that to my couples that I work with. Don't ever forget that whatever you don't solve in this relationship right now, you are going to have to solve in the next one.
Yep.
So the idea that we just change partners and it's all going to be great again
forget it.
Doesn't work, right? Because we see often it's just a repetition of the old, unless we really learn what is it that the other one is trying to teach us.
Absolutely. And even though some people run away and looking for partners are totally different. So you will look for partners. So I see a lot of relationships where, it's one is totally empowering, the other is like a puppy following the other around. That gives you a good feeling, but you're not dealing with the real issue. So in spirituality, if you believe in that, it then means that all the conflicts just move to the next slide. And it may be that you're attracting the guy or the woman you're running away from again in life. That happens.